Getting Avatar opinions from my nanny, part 2. What do you think of her?
What do I think of her? Oh, I wouldn't want to mess with this gal, I tell you. She's...
What do you think of her?
Oh, God, she is a real sweetheart. I love her. I'd take her home and raise her.
Or what about him?
He's a very confused young man. Oh, God, that's adorable. I've always wanted a dog, but I think if I don't get a dog, that's what I want.
What about her?
Man, she's a very determined young lady who's gonna get her way. Oh, yes, that's what I did when I was 74. I took martial arts and I was muscle bound.
This is the guy you called a wimp.
Where?
That one.
Wow, he sure grew a lot.
Good morning. It's cold in your house. I wish I had one of those right now. Oh, I can go in? You should have told me.
Just did a bad thing. Friday hell. Thick as fuck. Oh my God. That's my baby.
So my boyfriend asked me if I was Buddhist, and I was like, why do you think I'm Buddhist? And he was like, because you have Buddha on your MacBook. The uncultured swine, this is clearly the fucking Avatar!
Sokka, I don't know what this obsession with Avatar Kyoshi. Sokka, I don't know what this obsession with Avatar Kyoshi's feet is, but it has to stop.
My mother is dead! You guys wouldn't know the trauma I have been through, okay?
Katara, we got the same mom, man.
I'm blind and my family kicked me out because I wanted to be independent. Yeah, my mama died too, and my dad burnt the shit out of my eye. It's like you can't see the fucking scar. I mean, I can. Shut the fuck up.
Guys, I don't like to be involved in the discourse, but my entire clan was genocided. Like, literal genocide. Does anyone want to talk about that? Just wipe the fuck out.
I didn't even say shit to him. Like, it was this general I talked to. Just burnt the fuck out of my eye. You guys don't get it! Me and my mom, we had a special connection.
Yeah, so did me and Master Gyatso. Did you just forget that I had a whole panic attack at the air temple and almost killed you and Sokka?
Look, I just can't see what the point of this conversation is, really. Not to mention my sister is a fucking maniac. Why are her flames blue?
3 on 3.
Actually, Toph, there's 4 of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't count you. You know, no bending and all.
I can still fight!
Okay, 3 on 3 plus Sokka.
Poor Toph. She must be so scared.
You think you're so tough? Why don't you come up here so I can snap that grin off your face?
I'm not smiling. Toph!
Things I don't like about the Avatar universe part 3. In Avatar, we saw Toph create metal bending just because she didn't want to be in a box, and that was so awesome. But in The Legend of Korra, how cool that metal bending actually became was not what we expected. Metal benders are primarily shown in the police force, and they're pretty much just throwing metal pieces at enemies and restraining them, and that's super efficient for police work, but it's not very appealing to the audience. Like when Toph grabbed a piece of an airship and dragged it and bent it in a different direction, that was amazing. And then in The Legend of Korra, we're just shown people throwing metal pieces at each other. Like, that's such a drastic change, and it's really disappointing. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm disappointed in how lame metal bending became, and it's just not cool to watch.
Hello, Zuko here. But I guess you probably already know me, sort of.
Okay, because this is one of my favorite comics and I'm a sucker for Zuko, I just wanted to point something out. Obviously, we know Zuko regained his firebending strength from the dragons, and he became a very, very strong firebender towards the end of the series, but what we don't see at the end of the series is how he grows even after that. So there's a scene in the comics where Zuko and his family and Mai are all being attacked by the new Ozai Society. If you don't know what that is, you can use Google. Quick side note, Fire Lord Zuko suits him so well. Look at him. Didn't think he can get more attractive, but I was wrong. Like, just look at him. Anyways, this rebel group comes really hard after Zuko, and then he responds, Now, the type of firebending whirlpool that Zuko creates in response to this is exactly like the ones that the dragons showed him at the Sun Warrior Temple. Look at the sheer power that he's creating. Of course, Azula is a very powerful bender, but I've never seen any other firebender create something like this, only Zuko.
Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. To see in your face, that'll put you in your place. 7 letters on the plate, fuck you when I break. I got car.
Ignore the face mask, but if you want a super cool nickname, the key is to remove the last 3 letters of your name. Ready? Here's an example. Here's my name. Bam. Shit.
If you have bangs, you can never say anything bad about me because I know for a fact your mental health is on some fuck shit. Because no one's like, oh my god, my life is going so good. You know what I'm gonna do? Get bangs.
Problems with Legend of Korra that were not Korra Part 1. The first thing I would say was the problem with Legend of Korra that was not Korra was Team Avatar. Traditionally, Team Avatar is made up of primarily the masters that taught you the element. Whereas in Legend of Korra, you have Tenzin, who was one of her masters, but then you also have her friends Asami, Mako, and Bolin. Also, in The Last Airbender, the original gang was almost never separated from each other. Whereas Team Avatar in Legend of Korra is almost never together. Getting Team Avatar together was rare, even during monumental scenes. Because of this, you don't really get much of a chance to watch their relationships evolve with each other. And without those relationships, it's a lot harder to gauge character development. Like, I want to love Bolin, but they don't give me a chance to love him until season 3. This also would have made the Asami-Korra relationship less subtle.
You heard the Supreme Court. You must marry me, Tylee. Or may you never rise from the ashes of your shame and humiliation!
Azula, I will marry you. I love love, and your aura is very pink.
This took me more tries than I care to admit, but, it's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se, but the girls of the city, they look so pretty. Yeah? No? Okay.
You don't need to provide a home address. All I said was Los Angeles. You know how many people live in Los Angeles? That demon's never gonna find you.
There's only one Ryan Bergara in Los Angeles. You know
Is that true?
Yes, it's true. There's only 2 in the world.
Whoa. Have you met the other one?
He's in the Philippines.
You gotta kill him.
Now, before we take off, please ensure that all small items are secured. What? Do you feel safe? I will hit you.
What are you laughing at, Hot Topic? Oh, you think I'm hot.
It's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se, but the girls in the city, they look so pretty.
Sure did. How many are there?
36. Counted them myself.
36, but no!
I asked the girl out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I assume she said no.
No, she said yes.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry for her.
So, how crazy is that the Banyan Grove tree, where Aang envisions Toph, that his next reincarnation would meet Toph right there? How crazy is that?
So many kinds, where can we start?
We like them dumb.
Those are some aggressive blinks.
So, like...
Two lovers forbidden from one another. A war divides their people, and a mountain divides them apart. Build a path to be together. Yeah, I forget the next couple lines, but then it goes. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountains! Secret, 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 secret tunnel! Yeah!
4 things you didn't know about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Appa was almost not a bison. The original idea was for him to be a strange dog-looking creature. Toph was originally not even supposed to be a girl. The character of Toph was actually supposed to be a super strong 16-year-old male. In one episode, Toph molds a meteorite into a splat, but what you didn't notice is that it's the same splat as the Nickelodeon logo. And finally, Netflix is making a new live-action version of Avatar.
This is Yue from Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you didn't know, they're making a Netflix series and I've always wanted to audition. As you can see, Yue is my profile picture and that is not because it's trendy and cute. I've been pestering my friends that I should be Yue ever since I saw Yue and Sokka kiss in one episode. Here are reasons why I should be Yue. First of all, I'm Asian. 99% Chinese, in fact. Second, in Chinese, Yue means the moon. This is me late at night. Sometimes the glow of my screen illuminates my face and I look exactly like the moon. Finally, I would have undeniable chemistry with Sokka. I have proven to be a triple threat: Asian, moon, and chemistry with Sokka. It would be incredible if you could help me achieve my dream. Thank you guys so much.
Dance like a god. Dance like a god. Dance like a god.